What's up, everybody? This is Edward back with another video. And yeah, this is going to be a video I'm going to leave up. I'm going to keep that all the way 100 until I reset my channel. But this has been an interesting day. So let's start out with the first things first. City, why are you playing with me? Why are you playing with me? You know, your stuff. I know your Manosphere Financial, your speech patterns. I went to your channel. It's there. You know, talk about subscribe to Manosphere Financial. So I don't know why you're being disingenuous like that, wasting people's time when you know what time it is. Stop doing that. That's unbecoming. It really is. You smarter than that? I don't know. Maybe you're not, but it is what it is. So I just wanted to get that out. That's going to be the first thing, but that's not the purpose of this video. The purpose of this video is for Solo. So, Solo, I'm gonna keep it real. You having a motherfucking episode. And one of the points that I'm gonna highlight straight like this, I remember I had an argument back and forth with C Boogie, which by the way, you know, I don't like C Boogie like that. Yet you fuck with C Boogie. So apparently, I'm gonna tell you, like I told Angry Man, shout out to Angry Man, when folks were getting mad at me attacking me because I wouldn't disavow Solo, I fuck with who I fuck with. And the reality is, unless you do something truly egregious, like I mean truly egregious, then at the end of the day, the partnerships that I have are the partnerships that I have. The people that I deal with or choose to engage with are the people that I choose to engage with. Because here's the truth. The truth is, in the manosphere, everybody fucks with somebody that somebody else doesn't like. And part of being an adult is dealing with the fact that people fuck with people that some people don't like. There is a lot of people that I fuck with that I don't like, or that we butt heads. I'm not going to name names. This is not about casting a wide net. But you're going to disrespect me like that, and we're going to see if you're going to keep that fucking video up. Because at the end of the day, it's easy for you to have a platform, and then I come up there, and then you go, and you had this, oh, I'm cool, and then you're going to go on this fucking, like, this crazy bullshit. So we're going to put the facts out. Let's lay the facts out. And normally I don't do this, but because it was a conversation with me, and it's already known that you and MT don't get along, I'm going to lay it out, at least from my perspective. First of all, I've already talked to MT about what quote unquote happened with you. I've talked to him multiple times. And I have said, because he mentioned, the Rumble, and I mentioned, no, that's not something O'Shea would have let go. So I've already like told him about that. But here's what the truth is. And this is why I brought up C Boogie. Because one of the things that me and C Boogie very much disagree with is C Boogie believes in improving for improving's sake. He believes there is no difference between improving for a woman and improving for women as your primary reason for doing that, and improving for your own personal stuff. You are a living example as right now, this situation, as to why I'm right about that. Because no matter how much improvement you do, no matter how much, that no fat for a year, I'm impressed with that. But the point is, all it takes is one know nothing bitch like a needle to deflate that shit. That's all it is. That's all it takes. And clearly, you let her ass deflate your ego. And if we're gonna speak facts, since you want to talk about a roast show, you said it was a roast show, and I wasn't even roasting you. But at the same time, you turned around and sitting there gonna take me off a panel and then yell at me when I ain't got no ability to say nothing back. That's a bitch move, period. Because what that shows is you don't have the emotional composure for this situation. And here's the thing, what you really need to do is really go ahead and get that shit checked. You really need to be like, look, man, this shit really fucked with me and fucked with my ego. I need to go get my mojo back. But what you keep doing is you burying that shit, and then that shit is blowing up against people. I actually did not believe you were talking to me when you was talking about. I thought you was talking to MT when people were telling me you was sitting there talking shit to me. But you're gonna sit there and jump in my face like that, and then you keep talking about. I'm gonna get on to the put on people in a second, but here's my point. Everything that I said in that group chat, I would say to your face. I would say right to you on that on the phone in the fucking the fucking panel. Cause guess what? Clutch was there. So the only person that could have told you what I said was Clutch. And the truth is, I'm not mad about Clutch because I'm very careful about what I say. And so I'm gonna do you one favor and tell you exactly what I said. I said that basically you let that chick deflate your ego like a needle to a balloon. Everybody sees it. Your patterns have completely changed. You went in and you may have been dealing with the 7, but you went all in. You was already on there, but you really went all in. I don't think it's by happenstance that Donovan did a video roasting Janae. I don't think he just did that. He's not the type of person. I don't think he just did that out of the blue like that. The timing was interesting. Then also, you got all this. You want to be the leader of these fake black pill loser ass motherfuckers who I don't. That shit came out of nowhere. So it's like you're trying to look for people that you perceive as below you in order to get your ego boost. And clearly, you're not really addressing that. And I don't even make videos like this. But since you're going to disrespect me like that, I'm going to put this shit on record. And notice how I'm not mad. Notice how I'm not upset. Notice how I'm not, going, like fully automatic. Because at the end, because again, I'm not on this, oh my God, I don't fuck with that. First of all, me and MT, let's be clear here. I like MT. But would I say me and MT are friends? No. I don't know MT like that. I've never seen him face to face. MT doesn't have my phone number. There's like 5 people, 6 people in the manosphere that do. And there's fewer, and there's a couple more that may be able to call me vis-a-vis Facebook or something like that. Most of you all don't even have my main profile of my real name. Edward is my middle name. So the reality of the situation is, I don't know what you want to assign. I was on a couple of panels with him. A couple of panels on his channel because people in my damn audience put me on to him. At first I thought they were talking about BGS. I was like, who the fuck is One Master Teacher? And at the end of the day, he's somebody that's doing some shit, and it is what it is. But this thing about, and the reason why I mentioned Angry Man is not because, I'm not having an issue with him, but a lot of there's 2 reasons why we really went at it. One, I'm not going to disclose, and one was because of the beef they had with O'Shea. And nobody's going to fucking make me choose sides. Period. I'm not doing that shit. Because at the end of the day, if nobody does, it's like I said, it's got to be egregious. And the truth is, as much as that, as bad as that, and I did check 1MT about that. But at the end of the day, dude, the real issue is not what she did. The real issue is about your ego. That's the problem. That's the problem. Is she deflated? You let that light-skinned bitch deflate your ass. And rather than coming off of YouTube or dealing with that shit, you sitting there and you gonna blow up at me. Nigga, I don't know you like that to be 100%. Like straight like that. Like, are you fucking serious? And what it comes down to is it comes down to AMS, Stephens Cole, all these people that you supposedly put on. Let me be very clear with you. That is a risk that you deal with when you deal with somebody. The truth is, nobody owes anybody shit out here. Nobody owes you shit. They really don't. They really don't. And yeah, that could be on them at the end of the day with them not putting people on or them not, reciprocating. I'm not like that. But at the end of the day, let's be very clear here. My fucking subscribers my original subscribers come from really 2 people and I could add a third. They come from BGS primarily, they come from fucking, for my time being on there, they come from fucking O'Shea to a certain extent, and they come from fucking and you could say to a lesser extent Angry Men. But outside of that, most of my subscribers, and I only have 3,500 subscribers. I don't do this to make money. Never did. So this idea of me, and let me be very clear here, and I'm going to prove this with the channels I'm going to start. Those are going to be channels that I do on my own, and I don't need none of you motherfuckers' help. Anybody's. I don't. I really don't. If I really wanted to do YouTube to actually make money, I wouldn't need none of you all to do it. Because quite frankly, the manosphere the manosphere wouldn't even be where I would start to do that. To be honest with you, it would be other avenues that I would probably take. So yes, those dudes may have came through, blew up, and it's like they act like they don't know you. But guess what? That shit ain't got nothing to do with me. You need to take that shit up with them. As far as MT, at the end of the day, man, again, that's your issue. That's your quote unquote friend. I don't know him like that. And I've been very honest and upfront with MT about how I am and how I get down and what it is. That's it, you know? And I don't expect all this extra shit from me. And then you sit there and you gonna blow up in my face for what, nigga? I didn't even say nothing. Literally, because I won't throw another nigga under the bus. That shit bothers you so fucking much. And you really got to ask yourself why that is. And what really pisses me off about that is you let a know nothing bitch like you know who actually get under your skin like that. And I'm going to tell you something, dude. I'm short. So, yes, it's fucked up. She called you a gorilla. But, nigga, it's somebody that's short where it's like motherfuckers they don't know how to not tell me what the fuck I already know. I've developed a thick skin where shit like that don't bother me. And I don't give a motherfucker. I don't give a good goddamn. I don't give a good goddamn. Nigga, people calling you that is what it is. It is what it is. It's fucked up. It's racial. It is. But at the end of the day, man, you the one sitting here jumping around all upset and angry. I'm like, ain't like you really, because here's the truth. The truth is, of course, I come on your platform with goodwill, and then you gonna sit there and do that fake shit, and then you gonna switch up on me. I'm consistent. You even said it on your own fucking platform. And what you think, you roasted me? You think you sitting there pulling me off and hollering like that makes me look stupid? That shit makes you look stupid. Because at the end of the day, you got what, like 50, 60, 70 subscribers? And the reality of the situation, dude, is you don't know how you've plateaued. That's the truth. And the truth is, you can say what you want about guess what? I don't give a fuck about this YouTube shit. I don't. This YouTube shit don't mean nothing to me. That's not how I make my money. That's not how I make my money. So people can talk about, oh, you ain't got no subscribers. Nigga, I don't try at this shit. If I actually tried at this shit, I would pass you. Eventually. Straight up. Because I would put together my marketing software and I'd be able to move past you. And number one, I get in that trending news shit, make videos over and over and over, let some of that shit pop. Because people fuck with me enough with the bullshit that I'm talking about right here, then I know I can get other people. I can just spread it out. But that's not even my point. My point is, I'm going to say this, because I can make this like on and on and on. I'm not going to do this. Number one, you need to go get that shit fixed. Because you hollering at me, you hollering at every other nigga, that's not going to fix shit. That's not going to fix shit. You let that bitch deflate your ass. And no matter what you do, that shit is like a fucking ghost. And what's going to happen is you're going to do something stupid that's really going to fuck your life up. Because that shit is deep. And what's funny, and here's the funny thing about it. The funny thing about it is you're yelling at me, but on the very same fucking call, I checked that shit. I checked that chick on that call. I did it. I stood up. She was pissing me off, but I stood up for you too. Because she didn't really jump on me at first. She was jumping at you. And the reality of the situation is I stood up for you, but that shit don't matter. You're upset because I'm in an Instagram group. Me and one other person, actually two other people that I'm not going to mention because you already know. and you're upset because I'm not gonna say fuck that nigga, he a bitch ass nigga. I'm not gonna he ha 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 with you. That's some fake ass shit. And I've known you for like a minute, and you're gonna sit here and you're gonna sit here and just blow that shit up because you mad, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. That's some female shit. That really is. And we'll see if you leave the video up or if you leave it to Patreon. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm leaving this shit up. Also, you may, and let's keep it all the way. You want to talk about what somebody does and don't do? Like, nobody cares. That's the thing. She don't care about none of them bitches really care about you like that, like that. He don't care about you. And at the end of the day, you upset because what? Because I'm not gonna hee hee ha ha with that. And you want to say that shit's fake. No, it's not about being fake. The reality of the situation is, and I hate to even quote what he said, but the truth is, you expected something going on to his channel. And quite frankly, you don't see me on his channel like that, like that. Not when it comes to talking about bitches. If it's going to talk about business and investment, yeah, I may swing through. But you don't see me on here, all this, well, he ain't going to do nothing for you. I don't need none of these motherfuckers to do nothing for me. I don't know what you got this twisted. Everybody has this thing where the people think that they're leeching or they're pining. I didn't get on BGS's shit, Angry Man shit, back in the day. Hell, a lot of the people that I'm dealing with right now, they got less subscribers than me. I'm here for the conversation. That's why I'm here. I'm not here because of you motherfuckers' views. Because you all's fucking subscribers. Yes, some of y'all have made some good money with it. Shout out to all of y'all. Cause y'all put that shit together. And that's on y'all. But at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck about that. Like, I'm around you because I'm trying to get some nigga. I don't give a fuck. Do you really believe that I would have been doing the same thing over and over and over again? I didn't turn on my super chat for like 2 years after I qualified to do it. I'm on YouTube. The way I use YouTube in this space is for as a social media network. Really. That's really how I use it. I don't use it. And really, I should. And I'm probably going to start using it as a video marketing platform for the other things that I do. That's what Classic Men Mag is supposed to be for. But I don't do it for that clout chasing bullshit. And the reality is, man, it doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter the roast videos you make or the bullshit you start. At the end of the day, people going to ask, what's the problem? And if the problem comes back to, well, I'm mad at that nigga because he fake. Okay, what did he do that's fake? Some people go run with it because I got a lot of niggas that don't like me just because. Then it's gonna come back to, oh, that nigga's fake because he's still fucking with a nigga that let a bitch call you a gorilla, and because you can't handle that, or you couldn't check her. All that fucking self-improvement, and you start wilding the fuck out like you did. That really shows the foundation that's behind that shit. I'm gonna bring that shit back to my original point. My original point is, like I always said, when you self-improve for bitches, that shit is as hollow as a fucking balloon, and all it takes is the right bitch to pop that shit. I should make this goddamn video a little pop balloon thing. That is what it is. Nigga, I didn't talk about I'm a roach. I didn't get on there to fucking talk about MT. And at the end of the day, to the extent that I fuck with MT, I'm in a Instagram group with him. And as far as what was said, the shit that was said is the shit that I'm saying right now. You let that chick deflate you. That you basically let that chick hit you like fucking Jake Paul and Nate Robinson. That's the truth. And yeah, that is some racist shit she said. And I told MT about that shit. And I called now. I've been going back and forth with him behind the scenes. I'm not about to tell you, but I'm gonna say my part. And in low key, I said you were right to be mad. You were damn right to be mad. But at the end of the day, that's between you and him. You knew him before I did. And this thing about you putting everybody on. You got to let that shit go. Like Jay-Z said, if you really put somebody on, then put yourself on. You got to let Jay-Z, you got to let that shit go. You keep on saying that shit over and over. I'm going to be honest with you. Nobody gives a fuck about that. There's people out here like LAR Movement who has been stuck at like 1300 and has been growing slow, and his content is phenomenal. There are great people out here. Shout out to Yusef as well. There are great people out here that put out damn great content. Shout out to Dennis Sperling. I think Dennis Sperling is gonna get big. Is gonna get big, and they deserve to have good subscribers because of the value that they put in, not for black men, but put out there in general. You get what you get. And if you want something different, you make something different. You have never heard me come out here bitching about, oh, I got 3,500 subscribers. I'm sharing people's videos. I do that because I respect what these people are putting out. I don't ask nothing of them. Now, they let me probably run my mouth a little bit more than they may let somebody else do on the panels, and they probably let it go. But hey, I don't expect anything. You're what they call an angry giver. And I learned that in a book one day, a long time ago. So at the end of the day, you want to charge people, you want to do what the fuck you want to do that. You want to be around Ike and them, do that. Do that for you. But you need to stop letting go like all this bullshit about you put somebody on. Let me be very clear here. Most of my subscribers don't come from you. My little 3,500 subscribers. And if I was to create a channel, the reality of the situation is I don't need none of y'all help. Like, people kill me with that shit. Like, literally. And I said, is this nigga about to blow? I put niggas on. I put niggas on. I'm King Kong. Man, the reality of the situation, Solo, is if there was something of value that you really was given to the extent that they couldn't afford to let you go, they wouldn't have played you like they did. And that's fucked up when it comes to business and capitalism, because I'm a believer of relationships. I really believe that, which is another reason why I don't blow relationships up just because another nigga's mad. I mean, you got motherfuckers. I mean, like you act like you don't fuck with people that other people don't like. And so, what, you supposed to drop somebody just because some random motherfucker is upset? No, that's between you and him. And if the situation rises to something bigger than that, then that would be addressed as such. But all that emotional, like back and forth schizo bullshit, that's, man, nigga, please. And I bet you won't keep the shit up for a long time. Because that shit's not a good look. It's not. And then you want to call bitch ass nigga. Nigga, I didn't even, this is like the first time that, like, when I said something, I ain't even say shit. You didn't even give me a chance to say shit. You just basically went on a fucking rant, a fucking emotional tirade about MT. Oh my God, it's MT. And you know what? Fuck that. I'm not putting that in my Telegram. I'm putting that right out here for you to fucking hear it. Because I hope you keep that shit up so everybody can see what the fuck happened. And they can know the video that shit happened with that led to all this shit. You need to go ahead and get a handle on that bullshit. Like, for real. That shit is unbecoming, and quite frankly, that shit makes the manosphere look bad. All that self-improvement these motherfuckers talk, and it takes not a fucking needle to fucking pop that shit. So what the fuck was all that shit for? This is what I'm talking about. I mean, god damn. Y'all, yeah, go on Solo shit and y'all make sure y'all rewind it and see what happened if y'all want to know. Shit's fucking stupid. Oh, I put these niggas on. I put these niggas on. I put all these niggas on. Nigga, you with that light skin nigga MT. That I'm like, nigga, I don't even fuck with MT like that, like that. But it ain't about MT. Like MT, look, because the truth is, the shit that you did with pulling people's text messages and shit, that shit is foul too. You can play like that shit ain't, and you want to call that receipts, but those are private conversations. Those are private fucking conversations. And anything that I said to him, I would say to your fucking face. Just like anything I'm saying to you over this bullshit, I would say to his fucking face. Cause the shit ain't that serious. It really ain't. The only reason why I'm making the video now is because ain't nobody gonna be on here like, oh man, you see how Solo did Edward? Look, man, he just did it. Nah, I'm gonna keep it all the way real. If anybody wanna do that, and it ain't gonna be no starter, no beef, because this is the last time I'm gonna talk about it. It is what it is. Because all those videos are up. The videos of what she did is up. The videos of you trying to roast people is up. The videos you doing like 30 different videos, which I defended because you was making money, is up. You want to get mad because they asked you for money. It doesn't matter why. That shit don't mean jack shit. All they were doing was putting their hand out, which quite frankly tells me everything about how much real money they really rocking with. That shit's pathetic, man. It really is. I can't believe you did that. I really can't believe you did that. That shit's goofy as fuck. And then Janito's trying. Hold on, let me make sure because my battery about to go out. Janito's like, Janito's trying to stay like, be like, are we really doing this? And I'm like, nigga, you need to go get therapy. Anyway, hold on, let me get my damn answer some of y'all's questions because I got fact. You took me. I was actually doing some business, some bullshit while I was fucking dealing, talking to you, and then you gonna pull this bullshit and actually take me completely off what the fuck I was doing. Make sure y'all get them likes up. Yeah, that is sad. Yeah. That's true, Jim Rat. She has done, and that's another thing too, man. A lot of these niggas doing videos. Look, people have a right to do videos what they want to do videos on, but understand that when you do videos on women over and over again, all you're doing is you are